What is going on, Yankees fans? Back at it with another New York Yankees video, and if you are a Yankees fan, make sure to subscribe. Before I get into the main topic of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for Yankees content as well as Giants and Knicks content. If you're a fan of those teams, make sure to drop a like. If you're a sports fan in general, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel. I upload New York sports videos frequently, so if you do enjoy that kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click that big red button and also drop a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. So now let's get into the main topic of this video, and that is the New York Yankees have made another move. They have gone out and signed power bat Jay Bruce. He was a free agent this year, and they signed Jay Bruce to a minor league deal. I believe it's a one-year contract, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the signing, and my original thoughts is I like the signing a lot. I think this is the end for Brett Gardner going to the Yankees. I think Brett Gardner is not going to be a Yankee this year. I really don't expect Brett Gardner to re-sign, and I'm actually kind of happy about that. I didn't really want to bring Brett Gardner back. Now, I love the guy. He's been with the Yankees for the whole, pretty much his whole career. He's been loyal to this team. But again, I don't see Brett Gardner returning to the Yankees, and I kind of want him to be gone. I think he's like 37 years old. He's up there in age. He's not the same player he used to be. I'm kind of, I don't know. I think Clint Frazier should be our starting left fielder next year, 100%. So, I kind of want to move on from Brett Gardner, but the Yankees do end up bringing in Jay Bruce on a minor league deal, and I like this signing a lot. He's a power bat. He's perfect for Yankee Stadium. He's a lefty bat who has a ton of pop in his bat, and he also plays pretty solid defense in the outfield, but I'm pretty sure he'll be a DH because Aaron Judge is out in right field as well as we also have Mike Tauchman. So I don't think he'll play much defense, but he could be a very solid power bat off the bench for the Yankees, and he's definitely better than any other guy we have off the bench right now, because Tyler Wade is atrocious offensively. Mike Ford had a decent year in 2019, but 2020 he was garbage. So I'm not a big fan of the Yankees bench, and the Yankees just improved it by going out and signing Jay Bruce. I like the signing a lot, and I think it's a low risk, high reward deal. Is that what I'd call the Jay Bruce signing? It's a low risk, high reward kind of signing. I'm a big fan of it. I think he's going to be very effective for the Yankees off the bench. I'm a big fan of it. He's spent most of his career with the Reds. He was actually pretty solid with the Reds. Then went over to the Mets. He was pretty solid there, and then he went to the Phillies. He was with the Phillies last year. Wasn't very good offensively, but I think if Jay Bruce can play in Yankee Stadium, it's a perfect stadium for him. He's a lefty bat. We don't have a lot of lefty bats. The Yankees lineup, the starting lineup is right-handed heavy. Bring in a lefty bat, I think he'll be like a better Greg Bird. That's what I expect Jay Bruce to be. I don't think he'll be anything great. I don't think he'll hit much for average, but I think he'll be like a slightly better Greg Bird. That's what I expect Jay Bruce to be for this lineup. He can also play a little bit of first base. He can play a little bit of first base. That's also, I think, his second position is first base, so he can also do that as well. So maybe, I think he'll be better than Mike Ford. I think he could be like a 2019 Mike Ford. That's another way I describe Jay Bruce. I really see him playing with the Yankees at some point this season. I don't see him spending, the whole year in the minor leagues. I really don't see it. We'll see how he does in spring training. I think this is actually a pretty good signing for the Yankees. I'm a big fan of it. If I had to grade it, I'd probably give it like a B-, mainly because, it's a minor league deal. It's nothing crazy, and, we're not paying him really anything, so I can't really give it like an A+, like, oh, I'm so pumped about this. So that's not what I'm not pumped about it, but I'm pretty happy with the signing. It's a minor signing, but again, I think he could be pretty effective for the Yankees. So I want to know your thoughts on the Jay Bruce signing down in the comments below. So now let's get into the second topic of the video that I forgot to mention. The Yankees are interested in Justin Wilson. Now, Justin Wilson spent most of his career with the Cubs and the Mets. He also was a Yankee for a little bit, fun fact. I think he was with the Yankees in 2016, and he was actually pretty decent out of the pen for the Yankees. He's a left-handed reliever, and he's been very solid throughout his career. Now, you have a lot of good relievers in that Mets bullpen, guys like Edwin Diaz, Seth Lugo, Dylan Betances, Juris Familia, all those guys that have in the Mets bullpen, and Justin Wilson was very underappreciated by baseball fans. He's a very solid reliever, had a really good year for the Mets last year, and he's one of the, for the Mets bullpen last year, what I'm hearing from Mets fans, he was one of their more reliable relievers out of the pen. So I think this could be a good signing for the Yankees if the Yankees can go out and acquire Justin Wilson. Now, Trevor Rosenthal is the guy I want the most. If there's one reliever out on the market I'd want, and that would be Trevor Rosenthal. I think he is the best reliever on the market, but I really don't see that happening. Obviously, there's been a lot of rumors about David Robertson. I'd love to have him back, but the main guy I really want right now that wouldn't be Trevor Rosenthal would be Justin Wilson. He's the best left-handed reliever on the market. He's the guy I really want right now, and the Yankees per Ken Rosenthal, the Yankees are interested in signing Justin Wilson. If they can get that signing done, he's a free agent this year, obviously, and he was very solid for the Mets last year. If the Yankees could bring in Justin Wilson, I'd be a very happy camper. I really would. So let's hope the Yankees can bring him in, or not going to complain about Trevor Rosenthal. I hope we can bring him back too. But the Yankees are interested in Justin Wilson. I want to know your thoughts on that. Do you expect the Yankees to bring him in? I'd love to know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. So just a little bit of a quick segment of my thoughts on the Yankees interested in Justin Wilson. I want to know your thoughts on the Jay Bruce signing and the Justin Wilson rumors down in the comments below. So that's going to do it for this Yankee video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to stay tuned for more Yankees off-season content and also Yankees in-season content. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys next time. Go Yankees.